Hello children, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good. This is Neetu, your computer teacher. In this video, we are going to learn about chapter number 2 and our chapter number 2 is stepwise gathering of information. This is your part 1. So, let's continue with our topic. As I told, our topic name is stepwise gathering of information. Okay children? Now, tell me, why do we gather information? Okay, a common question to you all. Why do we gather information? We gather information to accomplish a task or to achieve a goal. Okay, so this is same as stepwise thinking. Have you heard the word stepwise thinking before? Yes. So what is step-by thinking? So in everyday life we are using this step-by thinking knowingly or unknowingly. Okay, how? Whenever we are doing an activity or some work, we are doing it with the help of some proper plan or steps. Okay, this is known as step-by thinking. Okay, so here gathering of information means whenever we are doing an activity or work for accomplishing it, okay, for finishing it, we are gathering some information like how I will finish it, when I will start, when I will end. So many information we are gathering for completing a task. This is known as stepwise gathering. Now, see, there are some steps for gathering information and this is very important. Okay, so here there are 6 steps for gathering information. First one is, and these steps are the main steps. Okay, so in stepwise thinking there are two methods. In stepwise thinking there are two important points. One is we want to identify the main step, and the second one is for the main step we will detailing we will identify some subtasks. Same like this in gathering of information, these are your 6 main points or main steps. For the main steps later on we will identify some detailed steps. Okay, so see, our first step is identify the goal and state it clearly, and the second step is analyze the goal and identify the requirements for subtask. Third one is identify the information required to accomplish each subtask. Fourth one, identify resources that help provide information on each subtask. Fifth one, record information in a notebook or paper. Sixth one, consolidate and organize the information gathered from various resources. So these are your 6 main steps for gathering information. Okay, maybe it look like difficult. Whenever like we are executing it in our life, this will help you. Okay children, so you want to study the 6 points very carefully. It is very important for our life. Now we will learn it one by one. So our first step is, see, identify the goal and state it clearly. Our main step number 1. So what is this? These are your subtasks or subpoints, okay, for this main step. Now let me read this. First one, identify the goal and state it clearly. For any task like planning a project, an event or problem solving, discuss about the task with your partners. Identify and define the goal stated clearly. Okay, so as per your book, in our chapter number 2, we have taken an example, set up an aquarium at home. Okay, so same example I am going to use here. So our goal is what here? To set up an aquarium at home. Okay, so I have selected on goal. My goal is set up an aquarium at home. Now how do I will achieve this goal? How I will achieve this goal? Okay, so I have selected a goal. Now what I want to do? I want to discuss with someone whether the goal is correct, whether I can implement it. Okay, I want to ask it to someone. To whom we can ask? So if we want to set up an aquarium at home means, yes, exactly, we will ask to our friends and family members. To our parents we will ask. Okay, if you want we can discuss with our teachers also. Okay, so after identifying the goal we want to discuss with our partners. Now second one is analyze the goal and identify the requirements of the subtask. Okay, so what we have done, we have identified a goal and we have asked our parents permission also. Now after that what we want to do, we want to identify the requirements of the subtask. So what from the from like our goal is to set up an aquarium. So what all the common things I know means, I know like we need to buy a fish, a tank and fish food. Okay, other than this there are so many like informations to be need to collected. So actually I want to gather the information now. Okay, what I will do, like I will start gathering or examine the goal. Okay, so we don't know the requirements for setting up an aquarium. Now like I don't know like what type of fish I want to buy, what size of tank is needed, total cost of setting up an aquarium, and also I don't know how to maintain the fish, how to select the food for fish. So many questions are there. See, one by one I am getting so many questions with me. Now what I will do, I want to organize the questions. Okay, for so in the second step what I will do means, so I know some like known information and unknown information about my goal. So I will organize the known information and unknown information. See, this is the example. As I told you, according to our goal set, we want to write the known things and unknown information. Okay, known information and unknown information. After writing this, what we will do? Yes, our step number 3. Now, our step number 3 is identify the information required to accomplish each subtask. So, in step 2, what we have done? We have collected so many information in the form of known and unknown information. Now, so in this third step, we have to accomplish each subtask. Accomplish means we want to achieve that information, whatever we have identified. Okay, so what we will do here in the step 3, we will gather all the information what we have got in step number 2 into a single table. Okay, so whatever we got, see, these are the information we got over there. So many information we have collected. Now we are going to write it into a single table like this. Whatever we got we are writing. Okay, all the information, see, I have written it over here. Now see why I have left this row. Yeah, we want to collect the information. Now in the step 4 what we will do, identify resources that can provided information on each subtask. In step number 3 we have collected all the information. Okay, now we should achieve it. Okay, for in order to achieve it what we will do, we will identify the resources. Okay, see, in this step, in this table, like we want to fill the information. Okay, so only in step 4 what we are doing, we are identifying resources that can provide information for step number 3. So from where we will identify the information, we will identify the resources. Okay, we can collect the information from various resources are there, like libraries, internet, places, people like parents, grandparents, teachers, friends. So many resources are there to collect the information. So we can collect the information from them. Next, our step 5 is record information in a notebook. So now I am getting lot of information from many resources, like I asked to my parents about the informations, and then I have like searched in net also. So now I got so many information. So what we will do in the step 5, we have to record it. We want to write it in a notebook or paper, because we want to refer it in our future too. This information will help us in our future also. So if I am not writing in a paper or notebook, means sometimes in future I may forget it. That's why I want to record, we want to record the information in a notebook. Now, after after like collecting all the information, our last step is our next step is consolidate and organize the information gathered from various resources. So consolidate means combine. Okay, we got so many information from lot of resources in our step number 5. So now we are going to combine every information we have gathered. Okay, it consists of again two ways. One is consolidating information in table, and then Venn diagram. Okay, what they have done here, see, Tejas and Jyoti, they have collected so many information and they have gathered it into a combined form or consolidate form. Okay, now again the next step is, next is Venn diagram. So this Venn diagram comes under sixth step. Okay. In what is your sixth step? Consolidate and organize the information gathered from various resources. There we are finding out the gathered information in two different ways. First of all, we are we are combining the information we are gathered in a single table. Second way, like now we are going to find out if there any common information is there. So in order to find out the common information, what we are using Venn diagram. What is Venn diagram? Is one way of consolidating information. Venn diagram is one way of combining the information. Okay, so here two ways are there. One is intersection and one is union. Intersection is a list of common items present in both of the slide. So using Venn diagram, first we will find, or what we will do means, in the intersection method we will list out the common item present in both of the lists. Now union is a list of combined items present in both of the lists without any duplicate. First I will show you, okay, then I will explain. Now see, they both have collected, Tejas and Jyoti, they both have collected some different fish names. Okay, now we are going to find out if any common information is there. Okay, so he has find out Betta, Corridorus and Guppy, and she has find goldfish, zebra, Daniels and Betta. Okay, from there, from this itself we can understand there is some common information between the information they have gathered. Okay, now we are going to find out using Venn diagram. First is union of two lists of fish. Okay, in union method what we will do, whatever information we have gathered in a single form, we will write everything without any duplicate. Okay, we will write all the information we have gathered. Now from this we will filter out if any common information is there. Next one is intersection. Okay, so here what we will do, see, whatever information we have gathered, we will draw a Venn diagram like this, and if any common information is there, we will write it in between. Okay, and all the information we will write it in the right and left side. Now union is represented by this symbol and intersection is represented by this symbol. Okay, so union means join. Okay, we will write all the information together, and intersection means from the information we have gathered, if any common things are there, we will write it in between. Okay, now this is our final step. What we have done now till now, okay, we have gathered, we have selected one goal, and for that goal we have collected so many information. Now from that information what we have done, we have consolidated, we have combined the information, and we have identified the common information also. Everything is done. Now at last what we want to do, we want to make the decision. Okay, so now it's our decision making step. Now what we will do? We have to decide which fish I want to choose, how much will be my budget. So many things are there. So we will decide it first. After decision, yes, we will execute it. Okay, children. So last step is steps for decision making. Here everything is done, like identify the goal we have identified, we have gathered and consolidated. Now identify the limitations. Okay, limitations means if any budget or like anything is there, that also we have done. Now use logical thinking to identify choices. Done. At last what we want to do, we want to make the decision. So now it's your turn. According to you, which fish you want, how much will be your budget, everywhere you will keep in the room, everything you have to decide. Now thank you children, take care of yourself. Now we will meet in our next video. Okay, bye.